being an alpha male is a demeanor. It's how a man stands. There are some men, because the argument was for side man that, oh, because I pay my bills, because I look after my family, that makes me an alpha male. No, it doesn't. It does not make you an alpha male. There's some broke ass men. There are some poverty pools that are out there, and they exert alpha male energy. So it's a thing where it's not about what you do as a man. For me, like when I'm looking at guys, it's not about what you do, because respect to the men that look after their families, respect to the men that, you know, even some CEOs don't exert alpha male.
It used to be a time that fairy tales were true. The king and the queen and all the pills were blue. But then the pill changed, the red pill's the truth. Forget the married life, I got better things to do.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and go ahead and hit that notifications button so you can get my videos as soon as I put them out. Next, I will not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it. And if you haven't subscribed to my second channel, Life with Anthony Spade, the link is in the description. All right, today I'm going to be talking about your ultimate guide to looking and being attractive, which is pretty much going to be your ultimate guide to being an alpha male / sigma male. Guys have to understand, sigma males only mean introverted alpha male. All right, let's say it again. Sigma male means introverted alpha male. That's the only thing that a sigma male is for everyone out there that's slow behind the curve. But today, the reason why I'm talking about this video is because I can easily make reaction videos and you guys like them. You know what I'm saying? They're funny. You can relate to it. But we're ultimately here to make sure that you get stronger as a person as well. So today, I'm going to be going over a few things that you guys need to be doing so you can look attractive and feel good to yourself. Let's get to it. First, learn to value your mindset way more than you value what you look like. And the reason why your mindset has to matter more than what you look like is because 95% of people in the world are not going to be pretty. They're not going to be beautiful. They're not going to be the best looking thing in the world. And when it comes to beauty, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So you may be ugly to one person, but you may be attractive to the next. But when you value your mindset, valuing your mindset allows you to walk around with confidence. You would notice that majority of the guys with wisdom are always alone, and they're always confident, and they're never the best looking men in the world. They're the guys who have learned the most and have learned from their experiences. So you need to start valuing how intelligent you are and start looking at that as being attraction. But you can't be a smart, broke dude. I'm sorry. If you got the brains to know what's going on in reality, and if you one of those woke people that know everything that happened back in slavery, and y'all just seem to know everything in the world, all the conspiracy theories and stuff, why are you broke? So one thing that you have to understand is that if you actually have a beautiful mindset and you are smart, utilize it to travel the world. Utilize it to actually create a business. Stop trying to convince people that you're smart and you're still broke. Stop trying to convince people that you're smart, but you look like you're doing nothing with your life. All right, so value your mindset. If your mindset is really what you think it is, then guess what? You should see better results. Next, you gotta set goals and achieve them, or you're gonna die trying to figure it out. What do I mean by you're gonna die trying to figure it out? Most people right now are scarred by love and relationships that they have been in the past. And what they're gonna do is, they're going to continue to go through their life complaining about these relationships that they have been in. They're going to continue to complain about the white man holding them back. They're going to continue to complain about some woman that broke their heart. They're going to continue to complain about everything else in life, but life's going to be moving forward because everything that they've been through, someone else has been through as well. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is you better find a dream and chase it so you could distract yourself from all the drama that life's going to give you to everyone that's lost. Majority of you that's lost, the only thing that's left for you to do is complain about life because you have nothing else going. So that's why I say set goals that can distract you from all the other drama in life, because if you don't, you're going to die complaining. Next, you got to be unapologetic. What do I mean by you have to be unapologetic? You have to learn how to say what you mean And then you have to learn how to stand your ground after you say what you mean. If you do not learn how to stand your ground after you say what you mean, you're gonna always be looked at as weak. You're gonna always be looked at as soft. You're gonna always be looked at as a pushover. So in other words, you're gonna always have people that come around and give you drama, right? And then when you say something that you really mean and you apologize, you're gonna look at it as being weak. Once you're looked at as being weak, people are gonna look at you as being a follower. Once you're looked at as being a follower, they're gonna try to conquer you psychologically so they can use you. And then once they conquer you psychologically so they can use you, then they're gonna backstab you when they see you being friends with someone else. So you need to learn to be unapologetic, because being unapologetic shows people that you can stand your ground. But it's also attractive because it shows that you are grounded. Next, you gotta always believe in yourself. And that's hard for most of you to do, is to believe in yourself. And the reason why you don't believe in yourself is because you don't know how to foresight your future. What do I mean by foresight your future? You have to be able to come up with a goal and tell yourself you want to achieve that goal, but you got to also see yourself actually achieving that goal. Not too many of you see yourself achieving goals because you haven't been put under pressure in life and been forced with your back against the wall to be something or work hard. With me, I was driven, but I wasn't driven that much until I actually went into the military. When I went into the military and developed some discipline, been to war, traveled the world, life became a whole entire different ball game. So now all I know how to do is work hard. All right, so what you have to do is you have to find a way to work hard. You have to develop a mindset. And in developing this mindset, it'll help you to be confident going forward with what you want to do. You're not going to be able to develop confidence until you have actually placed your back against the wall and you were forced to crawl out of a hole. Most guys that get kicked out the house at 18 or have to grow up at 18 becomes very successful. Most people that live with their parents for a little bit longer in life typically end up being dependent people, and they don't make it at all. So understand, if your back ain't been pushed against the wall, then you're not going to know how to be confident in yourself. In other words, you must put yourself under pressure. If not, you're going to be a weakling for your whole house, for your whole life. You look at that guy who's been outside his whole life and been out in the streets, he's way more street smarts than that guy that sat online and never left the house. The guy that sat online and never leaves the house knows everything about the streets because he watches everything on YouTube and he thinks he has it figured out. But he can't survive in the real streets. The person that knows the streets can survive and don't tell about it. Next, you have to learn to celebrate your flaws. What do I mean celebrate your flaws? You must be able to laugh at your flaws. You must be able to laugh at the things that you do wrong that people are going to laugh at, because they're only laughing because everyone thinks that they have to be perfect. So the more you have a concept of thinking like, I have to be perfect, the more insecure you're going to be. The more that when you see other people that are not perfect, you're going to want to poke at them. So you have to understand that there's somebody that's doing that to you. They're waiting to poke at you for not being perfect, because they're insecure about being perfect. The only way you're gonna win in this game in life and being an ultimate alpha male, you have to be driven. You have to be fearless. You cannot care what anybody says, but you gotta be able to foresight your future. How does that work with women? This is how it works with women. Women don't have goals. Women don't have plans. Women have ideas. They have an idea what they wanna do. But they cannot accomplish these ideas without getting some beta male to go along with it. That's why behind every successful woman, there's always a man that placed her there. They're either going to get there by their looks or they're going to get there being a man. But most women are not inventive. Most women are not going to have a goal. So when they come across a man who is inventive, who has goals, who wants to achieve them, she'll rather follow that than follow her mindset of thinking that she has it figured out, if you can understand what I'm saying. All right, this is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you guys are able to get the message behind the video. Comment, like, subscribe. Go over to my second channel, watch my second channel so you can see exactly how I live. Too many of you think that I'm a lame like you. I'm not.